Welcome to this week's Comic Hall and Round Table Discussion. I am Matt Odom. This is Antonio Coleman, and Vince is back in the building. 2 weeks in a row, man. 2 weeks in a row for both of y'all, man. We are getting somewhere now.
Well, no, I wasn't here last week. I was here the week
The
before
week
that.
before, yeah. TT's been here 3 weeks in a row. I think it's
Oh
three.
man,
Yeah, this
I'm slipping.
three for me.
I'm
Yeah,
slipping.
and we are in there. We are in the house. Well, everyone is here. Al will be joining us later. Hopefully, Larry will be joining us as well. Weldon is in parts unknown. No clue. Hadn't seen him at all. Hadn't heard anything from him. Hopefully, we'll be hearing from him soon. Tonight, we're going to give you our top 10 list of our top 10 favorite villains, movie and television. We'll talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Next Friday, it's circled on my calendar. Once again, it is the debut of Luke Cage next week. That's all I've been thinking about. Uh, got a major Bronze Age haul pull this week. Uh, Excited to share that. And that is basically everything on the docket. So we're going to go ahead and get things started with our top 10 movie list for this week. We're gonna go with Vincent.
Okay.
And we'll just add on as people come in.
All
But
right.
before we do all that, before we all do all that, how's everybody doing?
Oh, good, good,
Good,
good,
doing
man,
good.
good, man.
Good,
Living the
good.
dream.
Living, yeah, hey man, you are living. The American dream, like Dusty Rhodes.
I'll take that.
All right, well, Vince, we'll go ahead and let you get fired off.
All right. So this is not in any particular order. There's just too many villains to choose from. I really couldn't pick a one just to go with, but I'm gonna start off with my honorable mentions just to throw those on there real quick. But I got the Trinity Killer from Dexter. So if anybody has ever seen Dexter, I mean, some people consider Dexter to be a villain, but he's kind of like an anti-hero. He's killing serial killers, so I mean, he's doing something good. But the Trinity Killer, I can't remember exactly what season it is, but they drug it out, and dude was like phenomenal on that one. But Kilgrave, aka the Purple Man, and Jessica Jones is another honorable mention. And then going to round that out with Gogo Yaburi from Kill Bill Volume 1. So you can't go wrong with Gogo as an honorable mention. And now, like I said, no particular order. Start at the top of my list. The Joker, Heath Ledger, all times means like that's hands down probably like the best Joker for me. I'll probably get some flack for it. I don't care. Jack Nicholson was good in his own right. There were two different Jokers, just like Jared Leto is totally different too. We got Tyler Durden, Fight Club. So love that movie. We got Calvin Candy. I don't know if anybody knows who that is just by off saying the name, but from Django Unchained. So Leonardo DiCaprio's character, dude was like crazy good in that movie. So switching genres, going into some anime here. We got Father from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So I don't know if any of y'all watched that, but dude was crazy, the whole series. We got Vicious from Cowboy Bebop. And then we got Shoyu Tucker, also from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the man who changed his daughter and a dog into a chimera. So yeah, that's pretty high on my list of jacked up things you could do. And then we got Woo Jin Lee from the original Old Boy. So I mean, if you're gonna make a man sleep with his daughter, I mean, got some crazy stuff going on with you. And then round it off with T-1000 and Wilson Fisk from the Daredevil TV show.
Yeah, Wilson Fisk, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so those are my just random top 10 and honorable mention villains from TVs and movies. Probably missing a lot, but matter of fact, I did have Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter on there.
I wasn't a big Harry Potter fan.
My wife put me on it, so don't judge me.
We'll let you slide this time. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and throw you my top 10. I have got number 10. Number 10 is a tie. And I've got Jack Nicklaus Joker and Heath Ledger Joker.
Okay.
I thought both of those were. I thought Jack Nicklaus
They're good in their own rights, though.
Yeah, I mean Jack Nicklaus Joker, man. This town needs an animal.
That's from back when Batman was killing people in movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 9 is Darth Maul.
Okay.
Number 8 is General Zod. Leon. Number
now
7,
we going original Zod or like?
Yeah, I was gonna
we're
say.
talking the original.
Okay, we got okay.
We're talking about bad special effects. General Zod. We're talking about that General Zod.
Yes.
All right. Number 7 is going to be. Hey, well, Al is joining us. Good evening, Al. How are you doing?
Shimmer ding dong, baby. How y'all
What's
doing?
going on, man? What's
Good,
going on,
good.
brother?
What's
Good,
up, man?
good.
All right. So
Not too much.
now number 7 is going to be a favorite of Brother Coleman's, and that is number 7 is Ivan Drago.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Top 10, huh?
Yeah, going top 10.
Yeah.
All right. Number 6 is Kaiser Soze. Number 5 is Alan Rickman from Die Hard, the first one.
Gotta get that Die Hard, man.
Hans Gruber.
Hans, man.
Hans Gruber, man. Yes.
Welcome to the party, pal. Number 3 is T-1000.
There we go.
Can't go wrong with that, man.
Nah, you really can't. Do is bad.
Yep. And number 2, I could flip them either way. Number 1 and 2, but number 2, I've got Darth Vader. And number 1 is my personal favorite and one of my all-time favorite villains. And if you know me, you'll hear me quote his stuff all the time. And that is Bolo Yeung, Chung-Li from Bloodsport. Because Brick, that's very good. It's Brick, don't hit back.
Nope.
So that's my top 10. And we're gonna let Al, since Al slipped in, we're gonna let you go ahead and go out on your top 10 list, my man.
All right. Well, as I always say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. I do appreciate your viewership. I apologize for being late. Working out, Vincent and I and a few other people are embroiled in battle with this Fitbit, man. And I got my workout on. Good news before I get to my list, I lost 6 pounds, baby.
All right. Well, congratulations. Congratulations.
All right.
Keep it moving.
Right. Keep it moving. Right on. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start off my list. First off, I just want to say rip to Keith Lamont Scott, Terrence Crutcher. Top 10 lists, all-time villains, my list. So don't be mad if I don't get it right, okay? And the Joker, Dark Knight Returns. Number 9, General Zod. Oh, okay, let's back up. Okay, why did you shake your head, Vincent?
No. I ain't shaking my head like for no reason. I mean, you
sure.
and Mac on the same page here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
TC, you got in the problem. I see half of your face. Okay.
Which Zod we talking about?
Yeah, that's
We talking about Neil before Zod, man. We talking about the new and improved, the new and improved New 52 Zod. We talking about the old Zod that got trapped in the fruit roll up with the other two. Yeah.
The Phantom Zone. Yeah.
Yeah, the Phantom Zone. That was a fruit roll up. Okay. Number 8. I'm gonna see if it was I didn't get all your lists, Matt, but Clubber Lang.
Yeah, I started with him on that too.
Yes, sir. He is my number 8. He would have been higher, but that dude was the antithesis of a villain, man. He played that role to a T. Number 7, not far after Clubber Lang, we got Ivan Drago, of course. If he dies, he dies. Of course, you know, I think everybody I know cried when he killed Apollo Creed. I know I did. And if you didn't, you know, you ain't telling the truth. This might throw you ain't telling the truth. This might throw some people off right here, man. Number 6, I got Ann Wilkes. Y'all know who that is?
Nope.
Ann Wilkes is the villain in Misery.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna break your feet type lady. Okay.
She was
thorough. Kathy,
yeah, she was
it
very
Kathy
thorough.
Bates? I think Kathy
She was
Bates.
she won an Oscar for that, I believe. But yeah, that right there,
Yeah.
that movie was cringeworthy right there. Okay.
Yeah.
I probably got another one that y'all ain't got on y'all's list. Number 5, Castor Troy.
Pastor Troy?
Oh,
From
from
Face
Face
Off.
Off.
No, no.
Right.
No, I know you're talking about.
That movie was legit though.
Man, Castor Troy was the evil son of a gun, though, man.
Yeah.
Straight up
Right up in the church.
That Joker that took the man's face and had sex with his wife. I mean, done everything he could do. You know what I'm saying? He was
He did whatever he wanted to, man.
Right. Number 4, Xerxes from 300. Actually, it's a tie between Xerxes and Darth Maul.
I would have had that first.
Xerxes.
I'm sorry.
Xerxes was that
He
dude, though,
ain't
man.
do nothing. He had all the little henchmen do all his stuff for him. He ain't do nothing.
But the simple fact that he had henchmen and he was around there talking about, I'm righteous, I am kind. Oh my God. I mean, come on, man.
Well,
He didn't have to do anything.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. Man.
Xerxes and Darth Maul. Darth Maul would have been higher, man, but my number 2 and number 1, I got a tie for number 2. Number 2 is Mr. Han from Enter the Dragon. It's a tie between Mr. Han from Enter the Dragon and Darth Vader. Mr. Han was evil, man. He beat Jim Kelly up with that hand. You know, he beat him like he stole a mule or something, man. Right, straight up. Okay, so Darth Maul. And the only reason why Darth Vader, I'm sorry. The only reason why Darth Vader is number 2, Darth Vader was a villain, but he was a misguided villain, man.
And
you know.
Hey, yep, exactly. That's the reason why I didn't put him on my list, because at the end of the story, it was like, my bad, son. You know, help me out.
Yeah, he redeemed himself.
Yeah.
But the number 1 villain that I have, top 10 villain, is the predecessor to Darth Vader, and that is none other than Emperor Sheev Palpatine, aka Darth Sidious. Palpatine was that dude, man. Y'all can't say.
Nah,
that Joker, man. He did everything, man. He slid his way into the Senate. Y'all see how he did Mace Windu, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's slow down.
Okay.
That's my list,
All
brother.
right, TC.
All right, man. Starting out number 10, man. I'm gonna go with an oldie but a goodie. Nobody ain't mentioned it. I'm gonna go with Thulsa Doom from Conan. All right. And the man was just like
Thulsa Doom.
When he said, "Come here," from the girl up top on the mountain, and she just dived off. I mean, how heartless is that? No,
that was cold-blooded.
Heartless is
Cold-blooded.
didn't care. Yeah, that's number 10. Number 9, I'm going anime. I'm going with Majin Buu.
Oh man, I forgot about Majin Buu.
But anime, because he just didn't care. He thought everything was just a joke at that point. I'm gonna go number 8. I'm gonna go with, from a TV series, I'm gonna go with Garth from the Knight Rider series with Goliath. But not only did this man beat Michael Knight, but the man destroyed Kit
the call. Yeah.
at the same time. All right? And it was the bad part about it was the same dude. It was David Hasselhoff that played him at the same time.
With a mustache.
Yeah, exactly.
And a soul patch.
Sure did. I'm gonna go with that. Next one, I gotta go with I'm going with Dr. Doom, man. Just the all-time favorite villain of mine that I still say he has not gotten his due justice in any of the animated shows or any of the movies or anything like that. And I really would like to see his character done right. And hopefully Fox and Marvel can work something out and get everything done right.
Not hold my breath. No.
Just me shaking my head like no.
After that, I'm going with my favorite killer of killers, and that's the Predator. And I don't really know if you call him a villain, but
he was efficient.
Depends on who you talk to.
He was very efficient. I mean, if you string up somebody by their head and have their spine hanging out, I think that kind of considers you a villain. So we can go with that. I think you're a villain.
But I have a question about that though. Would you consider him a villain based on the fact that he just murked a whole bunch of special ops people? Or would you say that he was misguided because he was in a place that was not familiar with him? So
He really wasn't misguided because he hunted for the sport of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knew
do
what he
just
knew what he was
because
doing.
out of like necessity or anything like that. He looked at it as, what's the top trophy that I can get to put on my mantle?
So he's a villain.
He's a villain.
Yeah,
I'm gonna classify him as a villain in that sense. Another top villain we got. What am I up to? Number 6, 5, what 5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Megatron, man.
Man, with the Transformers.
Which you talking about which one? Now you gotta go which one?
Original.
Okay.
Original Megatron. Turn into a pistol.
the movie,
No,
the animated movie.
From the TV show, from the cartoon, back in the day. I'm gonna go with.
Well, technically, you can say it was a movie because he was in Transformers movie, so you know.
That one movie, yeah, the one movie they did. I'm going with that.
The real movie.
Yeah. After that, I'm going Darth Maul for obvious reasons. I mean, Ray Park just pretty much killed that part on there. So anything you want to think about. After that, I'm going back to Django. I'm going to Samuel Jackson's character. Because surprise, nobody picked this dude, but that dude was he was so hateful, man.
He had so much hate in his heart.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen somebody so hateful in my life. That dude hated everybody.
He was the ultimate coon.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Uncle Ruffles
based that character
He's a
off
sad
Dick
man.
Cheney. I mean, when you say that, I mean, what more else is there to say on that? Number 2, I'm gonna have to go. This is tough for me. I'm gonna have to go with Scarface as number 2, man. Because you know what, man? Say goodnight to the bad guy.
That's a good pick.
The dude ended it bad, but you know what? Say goodnight to the bad guy. And then number 1, I'm gonna have to go with Vader for my number 1, man. Because even as a kid, growing up, whenever you thought of bad guys, you looked at Darth Vader and you automatically said, "That's the bad guy," every time, no matter.
Not Razor Ramon.
No, not Razor Ramon. It was Darth Vader. That's my number 1 all time.
Vader. Yeah, that's a solid pick. Darth Vader, man. I mean, you can't go wrong when you pick Darth Vader because it's just like TC said. You know, when you think about bad guys, there's only a handful that come to mind.
They'll force choke you.
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, when I first saw him do that, man, I was like, that's a mean man. That's a mean man. That's literally what I said.
Him.
Uses some mean, misguided.
While talking for talking that yang.
Well, that's our list for this week. We will finalize our list for next week after the show. We'll figure out what we want to do for next week. But I wanted to say that we are now getting ready for the one of the anticipated parts of the show. I'm going to get everything in order, and as I do, just bear with me. Get this thing in order, and it is now time. We're going to back out of that. For you must be out your damn mind, because I'm not sure. Is it up on the screen, fellas?
Yeah, it's
That's
up
on the screen.
Up on the screen. All right. So first up, we've got Batman, 1940s, number 64 cover list.
Hey, back
Zero.
up. What's the name of what's the name of the segment, sir?
You must be out your damn mind. Because you must be out your damn mind if you think somebody's gonna pay you even $51 for a number 64 cover list. Batman
Like,
64.
is there anything significant about that one?
I mean, is it signed? Is it
I mean,
anything?
It's not on the inside, yeah.
there's nothing there.
That's the issue that Batman went the first time he ate White Castle. That's the issue, right?
I mean, well, it gets better. It gets better. Hulk 181. First print. Look at this. Look at this.
My God.
What?
Look at this.
Who ate the rest of that?
Yeah, somebody's dog got that one.
Wendigo 8.
No, Wolverine cut it when he was jumping over that bush or
That's
whatever.
that's a 3D cut. That's a 3D version. I mean, and then let's look over here. Let's see, $3.99. You know what's so shocking? 4 people are watching that.
You gotta get it, man.
Yeah.
Desperation right there, buddy.
At its finest.
And then I could just click on the link and go, let's go. Right here. Look at this.
That job is faded.
So bad. Like he stuck half of it into the sun or something.
Yeah. And the bidding right now is at $107.
It wouldn't get my money.
But the best one of the week is Amazing Spider-Man 129.
What? Huh? Well,
Yeah.
hold on.
Go back to Batman.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait on Al. I'm waiting on Al.
Hold up.
He too busy feeding his face.
Hey man, these yogurt raisins are delicious, man.
Not as delicious as that price though.
How much is it? Put it back up.
See that?
That was $60,000.
Shit. I don't even cuss on the show.
$40,000.
Dude trying to buy a Jaguar. That's what that is.
Trying to press somebody or something.
Yeah.
He owed a mob.
I gotta get out the bed, man. I'm just sleeping with the fishes.
Vito coming tomorrow.
That's something.
I mean, really. I'm not sure if anybody else got any ones for this week. Any match?
No, those are good right there, sir.
I figured that'd be. They all out of their damn mind if they think that we're gonna buy into that.
$40,000.
Crazy.
Everybody that ever worked for Marvel signed that book on the inside. Everybody, including Jack Kirby. They resurrected him.
Well, by the way, while this is on my mind, I actually saw this today at Comics Plus. By the way, this right here, the first appearance of Scarface. I mean, not Scarface, but Scarecrow. But coming soon, release their list of the best Batman villains. I want to see if everybody was in agreement on it. We're gonna go. Number 15 is Scarecrow. Yeah. Number 14 is The Court of the Owls, which is actually, they were on the show this week. Yeah, I don't know if anybody watched it. But yeah,
whoa. I haven't watched it yet. I mean, that's how last season ended. You can see they were going that way, but I'm just letting you know, disclaimer, I have yet to see it.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it coming last season. If you saw it coming last season, then you know.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, though.
13 is Poison Ivy, who actually was the predecessor to when I say rise of famous women characters, like Harley Quinn, that was actually her at one point. She was way up the ladder. Number 12 is Deadshot, which I've never actually seen this Deadshot.
I need that.
I ain't never seen that one.
Magician.
That's pretty damn interesting.
Cowboy.
Cat look like Jackie Gleason. That's the one I know.
You go from that to that. Okay.
Yeah. And number 11 is Mr. Freeze.
I would figure he would have been up there a little bit higher, though.
Yeah. Number 10 is the Riddler, who this is somebody, you know, when you talk about the Batman movie franchise, man, I am really shocked that we hadn't seen him pop up anywhere. And I'm not talking about Jim Carrey.
I was going to say.
I'm not talking about Jim Carrey. I'm not going to acknowledge those Batman movies. So, boy, I'm concerned they would never make
I think, I'm just saying, the saving grace out of those franchises, I would say, is the Riddler, in my opinion.
I agree.
Like,
that's the only good thing about it.
Yeah, because Two-Face was shit. Mr. Freeze, shit. Batman himself, shit. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Val Kilmer.
I'll get the suit with the nipples on it, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Number-
that's on, man.
Number 9, Catwoman.
Why is she so low? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Number 8 is Deathstroke, and I'll just go ahead and throw this out there. I've got that today. Well, it's there, but I've got to get that slab, so it's at the store. But I actually picked that up today.
Well, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, so I wound up getting that. Deathstroke. I'm excited to see how he's gonna pan off in the movies. Number 7 is Two-Face, which he is playing a major part in the All-Star Batman comic. If y'all are reading that right now. And number 6 is the Penguin, who I would have thought would have been a little bit higher on the depth chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, this chart has lost credibility with me already. So
number 5 is Hush, which is I'm kind of like, really? Y'all gonna put him that far up the list?
hey, man.
You know they were talking about actually having him in the movie.
Yeah, they are. They're actually gonna do another one and put him in there.
You mean like
animated
animated feature? Yeah.
Animated.
Like they were talking about having they you know how they throw out like suggestions and stuff like that, and they were talking about having Matt Damon actually play him.
Bro.
Go ahead and stop right now. Whoever threw that idea out, you fired right now.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that Matt Damon. Matter of fact, I think he's a great actor, but
He is, but not in this. I'm sorry.
yeah, I mean, come on, just because your boy Ben playing Batman, man, come on.
Thank you.
Stop.
It's bad enough he's playing like one of the only 2 white people in this Chinese flick that's coming out. So, yeah.
Number 4, Azrael. Which, that's if y'all are doing a little spec hunt, this is a comic that's little or nothing that you can probably get for a few bucks. At some point, you'll probably see him playing a prominent role in the Batman universe.
And they tried with on Gotham last season.
Yeah, I mean they completely botched that, man.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Number 4 is Batman Azrael.
Okay.
And number 3 is Bane, which I would have probably put him at 4 or 5.
I would have put him at number 1, man.
How you gonna put him at number 1 now?
Because he broke his back. Who else has gotten that close to Batman to where they straight? He messed Batman up so long. Batman said he wasn't gonna do crime fighting, and that's when Azrael took over. Man, he should have been at least number 2.
Well, they got Talia al Ghul number 2.
Really?
Well, I want to know what their reasoning for picking.
Well, she should have been way down the list. She should have been maybe.
She should have been number 27.
Yeah, I was way down the list. What?
What? I'm confused.
Who is that?
My point exactly. Kite Man. Who the hell is a Kite Man?
Oh,
Man,
no, like he's just joking around.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say. I'm like, they messing with me.
Yeah.
At least they got something right. They got something right.
The Joker.
So Joker's number 2?
Number 1.
Nah, number 1.
They were joking around.
Dang. So Ra's al Ghul didn't make the list at all, huh?
Which is weird.
He should have been flipped back into the top 5.
Yeah, man, he's top 5. He should have took Talia's place, basically.
Right.
Case in point, that's the kind of madness that I'm talking about.
Sorcery.
All right, that's sorcery. Yeah. All right, so this week, new releases for this week. We had Batman 7, Trinity 6. I didn't pick up either one of those. Not sure if anybody. TC, did you get the Batman?
No,
I got them both.
Okay, I didn't pick them up. Superman 7. Didn't grab that.
Pretty sure I grabbed that.
7 to Eternity. I went looking for that today. I did not see it, but I did see that Midtown had it, so I'm gonna probably order that.
What's that about?
Somebody's TV is ultra loud over there.
It's probably my wife's watching TV.
Revolution number 1. Was gonna pick that up, but don't know what cover I want. There's too many covers for that. Not getting Venom Space Knight. Have no interest in that. I'm kind of I've got enough Venom covers coming. I think we all got enough Venom covers. I saw that Larry picked up the choosing sides, so Larry got that today. I was with Larry. Larry was with me today at the store. I picked up the Deadpool and Gamut #5. Al, you have any clue why I picked that up? I'll just let you see that cover. That
Cammy
is
got the
nope. Look at Deadpool.
Oh, he got
Oh, the
Iron.
Iron Fist.
Dead
Yeah.
Fist. Yep. They have debuted Dead Fist. And
Dead Fist.
Dead Fist.
Yeah, like I say, merging the two.
Yep.
So they had the Potaro earrings. They did the fusion dance. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Did not get Vision. Saw Chew. I thought the Vision cover was pretty cute. That was a pretty cute cover. They had a lot of swipes this week, and some of these I did not see, and I was actually looking for in store. And you see the Civil War swipe. They did a Cammy swipe. This is one I'm actually looking for. And that's what I was talking about earlier, TC. That's the one I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for there earlier. So that's just basically everything that came out this week. Variant-wise, the good people over CBSI they do a wonderful job. Let everybody know what's hot. The variant heat check for this week, according to the comic book speculation and investing group, is Wonder Woman #28, the steampunk variant, which I have no clue. I've not seen that anywhere, so that tells me how rare it is. Ultimate Fallout 4, I've seen this, and the price is kind of actually going out the roof. And I remember at one point you could actually get that for a little nothing.
Yeah.
The Howard the Duck variant from I saw that at one point going for about, I say 40 or 50, and now it's over 100, well over 100.
Are you serious? Hey, don't quote me on this, man, but I think they got that one at the whatchamacallit.
The variant master.
Yup.
Okay, well, you take a look by, go report on that, and
I'll go by
if it's there, then you know what to do. I don't have to tell you.
All right.
Don't even have to tell you. If that covers that, you let me know. A-Force #2. I have no clue what that's all about, but I just know Ms. Marvel is on the cover with Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
And the art is done by Sia Yoon, so it's probably out of the roof. I'm not even going to look, so it's probably out of the roof. So that's mainly about it on that front. Let's get down to business and let's talk about last night. Last night, that was the debut. I'm going to get back in with y'all. Last night was the debut of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And if I can get this. There we go. Yeah, last night was the debut of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I saw it. Antonio has yet to watch it, so I'm not going to spoil it too heavy. Al, did you get a chance to watch it? You didn't watch it? Me and Vincent were the only two watch it. I will say this, and Vincent might agree with me, he might not, but I will say this, is that the Ghost Rider that is in there is the Ghost Rider that should have been in all of those movies. That is the exact way you should do Ghost Rider. And let me tell you something, Fox, you should be a damn shame of yourself for putting out a lot. And I'm sorry if the kids watching, I'm sorry. The kids in the room, I'll give you kids in the room, Vince, because I know you got kids.
No. All good. My daughter's out of hand.
Okay. The horse shit that Fox put out the first two times was an absolute disgrace. I got more out of the combined 15 to 20 minutes that I saw of Ghost Rider last night than I did out of two shitty movies that Fox put out. And when I say, we always talk about the Punisher on the Netflix, on the Netflix Daredevil. Well, I'm putting Ghost Rider in that category because Ghost Rider don't give a damn about you. It don't give a damn about your family.
He really didn't. I swear to goodness, within the first 5 minutes of the premiere, I was like,
yeah, I see why they put it on at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Like, okay, we're gonna go that far at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
okay.
He gave zero fucks. Seriously.
He was looking around in the bag, he couldn't find one.
Yep. Just like, where are they at?
Yeah,
It's good. It's good.
you guys enjoy it, man. I thought it had a now overall. I thought it had there was a period where it just kind of just
It's Agents of Shield.
yeah
So yeah.
it just kind of like, dude, give this dude his own show. That's literally what I was saying. Like get him his own show, because y'all are trying to piggyback off the Ghost Rider. That's what you're trying to do. I know what you're doing, but
I see what
he
you
needs
do.
his own show. So I'm not gonna get way off into it because I don't want to get spoil it. But Vince, I'll go ahead and get your take on it.
Like I said, within the first 5 minutes, I was like, "You got to be kidding me! This is awesome!" And then, like you said, it had little periods where you're like, "Okay, where is this going?" But it's not even. That's when it's not focused on him, and you can kind of tell that he's gonna be on the show, but it's probably like a mini series within a series. To be honest with you, I think that's how they're gonna set it up because, um, I mean, I don't know how him and the Agents of Shield are gonna work once they actually get on the same page.
Yeah,
Because once you watch it, you can see there's a lot of like conflict. So I don't really know where they're gonna go with it, but like his part on the show, and I even say with um, Daisy or Quake or what they called the Tremors last season or whatever. Her take on the beginning of the season is pretty good, but I don't know where they're going with everything else. It's like a lot of WTF, but it's overall I give it a good thumbs up. Especially on his part, I'll give him 2 thumbs up.
yeah. He makes
So
a hell of an entrance. I'll tell you that.
yeah, hell of a fucking entrance.
Yeah,
That car is so nice.
yeah.
That's all
I was
I can
like,
say.
oh man,
That car is so nice.
yeah, because I had never followed. Like I said, I kind of stopped following a lot of stuff in the 2000s. So I missed out when they switched to Ghost Rider, and so it was completely a new experience for me. And I was
Yeah.
really wondering how they gonna, pull that off. And I really liked what they did, and the special effects were really good. They really did a good job with special effects for that.
Yeah, I was really surprised, and I was super worried because it's a TV budget, and this guy is supposed to be on fire, and his car and all this stuff was supposed to be on fire, but it looked really well.
Yeah,
I think that's probably why they limited his screen time the way that they did, because the budget probably wouldn't allow it
Yeah,
for a whole hour.
I was hoping we didn't get any Mortal Kombat Annihilation type special
Yeah.
effects, because otherwise we've been in trouble. I was like, oh man, please don't be a Scorpion from
Yeah.
Annihilation, please, God, no, hell no, please, anything with that. But it turned out to be pretty good, and I saw Mr. Larry today at the Comics Plus, and I want to remind him, and I'm going to remind you too, Al, because you just joined. But next Friday, Luke Cage is going to be on Netflix, man, and I'm telling you, I'm excited.
I'm gonna binge watch it
I'm
hard.
binge watch. I am going to order me a Geico 50 with a Pepsi 50, and I'm going to enjoy that Saturday.
They just announced a new character for that too, because Theo Rossi that played in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, she's in there?
He's gonna be in it playing a guy named Shades.
Oh,
that's gonna be aligned with Cottonmouth.
Wow! So there you go.
Yeah.
So for my speculators out there watching, that's somebody you want to go grab. Go grab it while you can before everybody realizes who it is. And I told y'all about getting Cottonmouth a long time ago. But like they say on Living Color, I told you Uncle Henry, but he didn't listen. yeah. Well, I tell you what, fellas, let's go ahead and let's get into everybody's favorite part of the week. It is now time for the comic haul and our pulling of the comics. So I'm looking behind me. I'll go ahead and get this thing fired up so that we can go ahead and
it's kind of hard to follow you. I'm just go ahead and say that right now.
Well, you don't have to. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Saying.
It is what it is. But I just know I don't want to be here sitting here for an hour and a half pulling stuff out. So, and Antonio's got to go to work in the morning. We gotta get Antonio on here. And we gotta get you. And you on government time, so we definitely gotta get you going.
Uncle Sam's gonna get this money from me regardless. So,
all right. Number one is She-Hulk. Number one, 9.0 grade. Got this on eBay. The Sunday morning special, $40. Buy it now.
There you go.
At some point, she's gonna show up. I don't know when, but I
It'd
would
be
assume.
nice.
Yeah, I would assume that she's gonna start pulling up at any moment. This one is for Al, and I'm gonna tell you something, Al. It's a static number one.
That's on my list to get.
Now, as I got to researching last night, I was looking at Overstreet and then realized that there are like 5 variations of this number one color. And the one that you want to get is the one that's peach colored with a chromium static on it. And
Yeah, I've seen that one.
yeah, that's the one that you want to put your hands on. Next up, this is an excellent spec pick for those who are looking to cash in on some long term or catch it before, get it for little or nothing. Power pack number one. Me and Al have talked about this at length on here. We talked about it in the car. We talked about it on the phone. We talked about everybody we talked to. Go get Power Pack number one. You can get this book. I believe I got this one for about $2.99. I think Al, you got one last week, right? For little or nothing.
Well, I bought issues 1, 2, and 3 off eBay for $10.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can grab this, man, now, because at some point when this pops off, this is going to be the perfect cartoon or movie geared towards kids, and that's going to put that that's what Disney and Marvel especially is, kids. So this is one you want to.
That's the perfect property right there. I mean, it involves kids, a playful alien. Disney all about them kids, especially with the the Pixar driven movies. That could easily be a Pixar movie.
I mean, that's perfect. All right. Number one, Alpha Flight. Got this one for $1. This is.
You listen to me.
Yes, I listen to you myself. Listen to you.
Yes.
Yes. This is one that you can go get for a little or nothing. This is all over the place.
And where you get that from for $1?
eBay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, eBay. Remember I told you? eBay. You get that for $1.
Yeah,
man.
you did.
eBay, man. You can probably find this at the comic store, man, in the buck bin, 50-cent hole, wherever. Book Nook. I'm pretty sure you can find one of these at Book Nook. Comics Plus, I saw several of them. It's everywhere. So if you see it, grab it now, because at some point they're gonna pop up. I mean, this is a good example of a comic that's probably gonna get either might not get a movie, but it might get a small TV show.
I think they'll get a movie, man, because Alpha Flight is on par with the X-Men and Avengers.
Yeah.
So I mean, they God forbid if Fox has the rights to Alpha Flight, they'll mess them up. But yeah, I think they'll show up on the big screen before the small screen, man.
All right, well, that's something that we'll keep a lookout for, and I have to check the list. And I think there was a list released of movies that's like been shelved. They're just sitting on the shelf and they're just waiting to figure out what they want to do with them. And I believe After Flight is one of them. Got a couple of war comics. Mr. Vincent. A couple of military comics here, my man. Combat Kelly and the Deadly Dozen. Number one, you can get this with pennies on the dollar. I think I got this one for about maybe 8, 9, something like that. I got the Losers, 151. I mainly got these because I like the cover. I like the old artwork. And of course, old school Sergeant Rock. And I got that piece of a rag, hank of hair. 2 of 1. Got that. This one is gonna throw some people for a loop, but this is Marvel Age number 98. This is the first appearance of the Toxic Avenger. So this is
that Joker straight diesel too.
Yeah, this is. They got paid maybe $1.50. You can get this for a little or nothing. This is another one. That's Marvel Age 98. So you can get this for a little or nothing on eBay. If you can get that, grab this. I'm sure we'll see. I'm sure, almost positive we'll see him at some point somewhere. If they put Howard the Duck in Guardians of the Galaxy,
yeah,
you'll probably see him floating around somewhere. Got this is Antonio Coleman. Oh, Mac.
Oh, Mac.
Number 1.
That's an interesting cover.
Yeah, it is interesting cover. Very strange.
Very.
Got this one. I paid about $2 for this one. You can find these all over the place. I just figured at some point they're gonna probably start when DC starts digging in their crates. They're gonna start digging for people that are not being utilized outside of the Justice League and everybody else. So I scooped that one up. After talking to Al once again, getting a list of black superheroes. Martha Washington Goes to War. Number 1.
What?
Yep.
Almighty, she going to war too.
She is going to war. This was actually done by Frank Miller.
Nice.
So snag that one. Richard Dragon, known as the Kung Fu Fighter. Number 1. I got number 1 and number 2. I got both of these for $3.
Hey, turn it around, man. Let me see that. That need to be a poster.
That is how you do.
A wall mural.
Like an old NES cover.
Yeah.
Rolling over, we're gonna go towards Old Faithful. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first print number 10. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first print number 9. So now I have every issue except number 2, the first print run of Ninja Turtles. So we'll get that. Went old school. I'm starting on old Archie. Ninja Turtles number 2. This one was, as you can see, man, I paid like $2.99 eBay. Mint condition, $2.99. So you can find these for little nothing. I think these are gonna probably start going up in value at some point because it's the one that's based loosely off of the movie and TV show. Chick I'm fooling around with got me a cool birthday gift, and so I said, crap, man, I want the comic book of that. So I wound up buying the comic because I love the cover. And Action Comics $4.19. And I was like, that's pretty damn nice. So got this one for about $22. And this is in a pristine condition. And I just thought it was a typical Superman comic. Yeah, I just picked it up.
Yeah.
Liked it. Next up, continuing on the Alpha Flight, the first appearance of the Alpha Flight, Chaos and Canada, got this one for $7.
That was a great year because that book eBay is going to buy $35-40. So that was a steal.
Yeah, got it from Mr. Lee's Comics. Shout out to Lee's Comics. Next is we got some old school, a little old school here. Detective Comics 426, Batman. Suicide Note is there on the table. Got the Batman 324. Batman 403. A lot of these I'm buying for the covers, mainly. Batman 225. I mean, look at that cover. I mean, that is gorgeous. Batman 230.
It's a nice cover. Seems pretty relevant right now.
Batman 249. Which I always thought was kind of hilarious, those covers. Like, yeah, I find the arsenal of the underworld. Now to take them by surprise, and they all waiting on you to come to the book.
Yep. Time to close the door right back.
And last week I alluded to this one, and I've got the Batman Brave and the Bold, starring Batman and Batman with the battle axe.
Batmobile.
That's one. And today I got this one today, man. I hadn't talked to anybody about the day. Today was a long day, but I got this one, man. I went to this spot that Xavier talked about a while back in our group, our personal group, called the 7th on 2nd. And so I had kind of eyeballed the particular comic that I went and got today. I saw it in the window, but as I was turning the turnstile to get the comic, I actually bumped into something else, and I saw it for like $4. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm picking that up. And that is the 18 number
Oh,
one.
B.A. Baracus.
And this is in pristine condition. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man, I didn't even know they had a comic book. So I was like,
You know what? Go ahead, man.
yeah, go ahead, Al. Go ahead.
Man, at one point in time, man, Marvel, they had, I'm talking about, like, I would say any intellectual property between the mid 80s to the late 80s, they did a comic book. They did an Alf comic book. They did the 18. They did a Knight Rider comic book, believe it or not.
Yep.
The only series that I know of that they didn't do a book on was the Love Boat. But I think they did. I want to say they did a Dukes of Hazzard comic book too. Then they had a subsidiary called Star Comics. Star Comics did some Star Wars stuff like Ewoks, and it had like Strawberry Shortcake, Jim and the Holograms. I mean, they was in everything back then. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But kudos on that 18 though.
I appreciate that, man. And for $4, man, I was like, oh, mint
I
condition.
slab that.
Yeah,
I would slab it.
That's going down there. I'm going to take it over to Will Friday and let him slab that.
But you know what would be super awesome though, man?
What's that, brother?
If you could find out if Mr. T gonna be somewhere in Atlanta.
Yep, that's what I was thinking
get him
about.
to sign it,
Yeah,
and then slab it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Was trying to see if I can run down Mr. T.
Man,
all right.
That book will be about $20 million.
Now the book that I actually went to the store to get, I was with Weldon about a month, probably about 3 weeks ago, and we were walking downtown, and I looked in the window and I saw it, and I said, well, I'm going back and get that when I see the guys open. He's kind of open sporadic, so I saw him this morning. I was talking to a client, and I said, well, I'm going by the store and pick this up now since I know he's there. And went in, and he wanted 35. I told him I'd give him 20 cash, and he bid on it, and so wound up getting it. And that is G.I. Joe number 1, mint condition.
G.I. Joe.
And that's a Marvel comic too, right?
Yep.
Well, I tell you.
Yep. And so
everything.
I went ahead and got that, man. This thing goes all over the place on eBay. I've seen it go. Usually it goes for about 50 to about 75. So getting that at 20, man, was a steal. And I knew that was going to be a piece of change if I didn't get it. Gonna switch it up a little bit, and then we'll go back to Silver Age. I got another comic that I saw on a spec group. One of the guys posted the cover, and I said, "Oh, look at that, so sweet. Look at that.
That is so wonderful, beautiful.
Black love, everybody. Black love."
Okay.
Yes. All right. And so I saw this in a spec group that we were in, and I decided that I would go ahead and scoop this up, man, because number one, I thought the cover was so kick-ass. And I know Al is going to love this when I pull it up. I showed it to Antonio last night. So this is Transformers number 12, and it is the homage to X-Men number 1.
Sure is. Hold up. Because that's yeah, that is.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, this is a unique cover. It's something that's cool. I think I'll pick that up. I think I'll do it. So got that one. This actually came all the way from the UK. And I love the fact that the dollar is beating the pound's ass. So I get stuff from the UK for little nothing. Little modern Batgirl Birds of Prey came in. All-Star Batman 2 came in. G.I. Joe signed. This is 212. This is actually signed by Adam Riches. So I'm actually gonna get this slabbed.
Quick question.
Yo.
quick kick on there?
Yeah, everybody is on this. It's actually a double cover. Everybody, the whole universe is actually on this cover, which is why I bought it, because I said the whole universe is on it. So now go ahead and snag that. Doom Patrol #1 variant. Got that one. Got Venom, the first appearance of Manya, the female version of Venom. I got a feeling this is she's popping up somewhere. I got this for about $1.50. I mean, hell, if they pull out their Ghost Rider, they'll pull her out at some point. And of course, as I stated earlier, when it got the Deadpool v Gambit, just because it's Dead Fist, being an Iron Fist fan, I decided I'd snag that. And we're gonna close it out. We're gonna go back to Silver Age and pull out the stuff for this week. Amazing Spider-Man #64. Grab this one here, and another one. We talked about this, Al. X-Men '94.
Oh, so you picked it up.
Yeah, wound up getting it. Got that.
Got a good deal for it.
Got a really good deal for it. I didn't realize how expensive this book was until I started looking on the eBay, and it was like, wow, yeah, this is a pretty expensive book. So I got that at a good deal. And last but not least, the coup de grace, the comic of comics. I am oh so close, Mr. Vincent. Oh so close to almost completing my Grail list. But I can scratch one off and say that I do have Amazing Spider-Man 129. I brought it home yesterday so I can put it on the show. Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of the Punisher. And I did some digging. When I say I went through, I counted. I went and counted today. When I went back, I counted 21 loan boxes, and I got you. Finally
That's
got
crazy.
it.
It was well worth it.
Worth it. So I'm ecstatic, man, to finally have this. And I got this at a hell of a good price. Me and Larry was talking about that today. I got this, man, at about I mean, if I told some folks what I got this for, which I am in the group that we in, the comic collecting group, I'm feeling tonight. Because this is easily, and y'all have seen this on.
So expensive.
I mean, we saw what the cover go for. Just the cover alone go for.
A toe-up cover.
A toe-up cover go for on this. So, got this at an excellent price, man. So this is going on Friday to get slabbed. If I had to grade this, I would say this is probably anywhere from a strong 6 to anywhere to about an 8. But anything Bronze Age that's in good shape is relatively a good deal. And this is one of those comics that if you are looking to do some long-term investing, that if you see this at a really good price, then just go ahead and grab it. Don't think twice. And this is kudos. Al, at some point you will get, if I can get this and Ninja Turtles #1, then you will get giant size X-Men at some point. It's coming down the pipe. And Antonio Coleman, you will get Black Panther, the old Black Panther. Because I don't know, this is a miracle that I've got all this in less than a 6-month period, and you got folks that's been collecting for years cannot find it anywhere. So,
hey, and can I say this? Can I say this right quick, Matt? When Matt was showed it to me yesterday, and I remember last week we were talking, and Matt had said just last week, he's like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna hold off getting that Spider-Man 129. I'm gonna get that 181 next year. And no sooner than yesterday, he ends up finding it and then find it for an excellent deal. That's how I know I'm gonna get a giant size X-Men for $1. I know it. Y'all laugh. I got something to show y'all when my haul come through. I got something for y'all.
Okay.
All right. Antonio Coleman, we're gonna let you roll. I know you don't have too much coming in this week. Me and Antonio don't have a whole lot of modern because we're on the economic shipping list for those who.
So
Yes.
We're not like
Mid-time.
yeah, we're not like the Weldons of the world that can get the top grade shipping.
The
We have
overnight.
to wait. Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
wait a while before we get ours. So
Same day shipment.
yeah, Coleman, what you looking like over there, bro?
I ain't got nothing on me, man.
Hands clear. All right,
Clean today.
hands clean. All right, we're gonna let Vince.
Okay. Sweet. Well, I got a little bit since I wasn't here last week, so bear with me. Hey, it won't be as long as what Mr. Oldham just did, and not as good, but I'll do what I can. So obviously, we know I've been trying to collect that Miles Morales, basically Ultimate, the all new Spider-Man. So that big collection I bought was missing two. So I found one of the two. So I got the all new Spider-Man issue 27. All I need is 14. And then that completes my whole run on that. So one more. Found this in a bin. Got this for $4.50. So not that bad. All my stuff is modern. So
Yeah,
bear
hey
with
man,
me
it's
on
all good.
yeah. I wasn't gonna pick this up, but the cover spoke to me, and it's a 1 of 6 series, so I feel like, hey, I don't have to worry about this for the long haul. But I got this Raven #1, which is like I said, 1 of 6. So out of the Teen Titans, Ravens always spoke to me. So
Yeah,
I
I
want to see
got
what this one's about.
actually. I mean, cut you off, Vince, but I
Not good.
actually ordered that myself, man. So I'm looking forward to snagging that.
Yeah.
I think that's a low print run too on it.
Yeah, so I mean, there was only like maybe 3 left when I came and picked it up today. So I was like, "Snack, thank you." You already talked about this one. I got the Batman #7.
The back.
Pick that one up. So it's gonna be interesting. Got the Justice League #5. So like the cover. I mean, there's some craziness going on here. So can't really beat that. Mentioned earlier, I did pick up the Trinity. Didn't get a chance to read it just yet, but we'll let you guys know what I think about it. Cover's dope though, so out of the 2 covers, this one was the best one, in my opinion. So whatever works. Just read this one today. Obviously, this came out last week, but the Flash #6. If y'all haven't read it, by all means, oh my God. I knew it, and me and X was talking. I was like, dude, I knew it, but you find out who Godspeed is in this one. So catch up if you haven't started. By all means, this is one of my favorite ones of the Rebirth series. Here we go. Oh, we'll go with Green Arrow #5. Like I said, I wasn't here last week. Then we got Green Arrow #6. And I love this cover, Green Arrow #7. Like this, the Tokyo lights on this one. This was pretty badass, pretty dope. Storyline, like I said, it's not as good as Flash in my opinion, but it's really good. Yeah, we'll skip that one. Being that I do watch the show, and this issue actually speaks to what was actually on it, but the Strain. Got that one. So Strain #1
Mr.
goes
Coleman.
with it.
You know what think
So-
about that comic, Mr. Coleman? You know what think about the Strain, man?
Just a little bit, man.
I love it. I mean, the artwork on this one, I haven't read it yet, but I got it last week. Yeah, love the show. Dope art on this one. And then obviously I got even though I already did Batman #7, I got 5 and 6 right here. So yet again, missed it last week. And then I got Superman #6. I didn't see the #7 out there, so I didn't catch it today. So we'll stick with it. But like I said, all my stuff is all modern, and they threw in this whole Batman Day free comic today as well. So I guess they had leftovers, which is just Batman #1.
You need to.
I like that cover.
You need to back that because that's actually everybody didn't get those. That's the rest of the rap. That's actually rare.
Well, never mind.
Yeah,
Let me throw it in the extra bag that I got here.
Don't freak out. Don't trash that one, man. It's free comic.
No, I didn't plan on shoes. It's like, hey, you want it? We still have some left over. I was like, yeah, it's free. So thank you. Throw it in the bag. And so, well, I got that. So that's all I got for this week, though.
Sweet, sweet.
Yeah.
Big Al.
We're live, homies. Um, I got a nice little pool. Uh, First and foremost, I want to give props and props to Mr. Matthew Odom and Mr. Xavier Randall. Some of my pull this week is a result of them going to gentleman's home some time ago and pulling some books. So in doing, they actually helped me tremendously, and I want to say thank you again. A debt of gratitude. I appreciate it. Um, Starting with that, I'm just gonna quickly go over because I had so many books. They know that I'm into the What If comics, so I had two out of a lot. What if the Invisible Girl, the Fantastic Four, married the Submariner? This one right here. Also, what if Doctor Doom had become a hero? This one right here. So again, that goes into my What If collection. I'll be able to get those soon. All the fellas know that I'm a big fan of Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel, aka Shazam. I think, but anyway, I like this cover. It looks like an Alex Ross cover, and I believe it is Justice Society of America number 73. It was some type of storyline that was going on. I actually read this book, but it was in the middle of the storyline, so I might end up just trying to collect these just to get all the rest of them.
This covers are dope.
Yeah, I like that cover. This also, y'all know, I'm a fan of Firestorm and Nuclear Man. This is a back issue that I didn't have. Oh gosh. Oh man. Some of these are books that I didn't have back issues. X Factor, I collect volume 1 of X Factor. So here's one. This is issue 85 and issue 86. Right here. Can't see 86 because it's behind 85. Volume 1 of the X-Men. I got a couple of those. Artwork on those, these are pretty cool. Andy Kubert did the artwork. This is X-Men 20, not to be confused with Uncanny. This is Jim Lee, X-Men, and then X-Men 26, which was part of a Blood Ties storyline that ran through X-Men, the Avengers, and another book. Another X-Men book, issue 99. One that I know you'll probably like, TC, was X-Men book. I haven't read it, but it's a storyline called Wild Kingdom. So I'm assuming that Black Panther had a lot to do with this particular book. I like the cover. The cover is pretty neat.
Now let me ask you just a little trivia here. You do know that Storm and Black Panther got married, right? Yeah,
they got married and then got divorced over something stupid. Yeah. But that book is pretty much one of those. I can't remember if they got married in I think they got married in Black Panther. But they were married for a short period of time. But I remember the article when they got divorced, and it was something stupid. But well, that's another story in and of itself. Another What If book I picked up via X and Matt was Uncanny X-Men What If. Now this particular book, for some reason, it's going for a good bit on eBay, about $20. I don't know what the deal is with that book. Let's see here. 3 more Firestorm, the Nuclear Man books. Back issues. Close to getting all these. I'm probably short about 30 books for that. On to my bread and butter, what I love the most. Uncanny X-Men. I got quite a few back issues that I needed. Issue 370. Issue 374. Issue 440. Issue 375, which is a double-sized issue. Issue 321. Cable and Bishop going at it. And issue 379, which happens to be the conclusion of a storyline called Apocalypse 12. This book is running about $15 on eBay currently. And one last book, which was Uncanny X-Men 296, The Execution of Song, Strife on there. So this is the pull that I got from X and Matt. Again, thank you so much. Thank both of y'all. I think X, if he, there he goes. X, you're right on time. Thank you for getting those books for me. I appreciate it. I just showed them on the hall. I really appreciate it. Now to my new stuff. Black Panther #6. Pick that up.
Panther.
T'Challa. Justice League #5. Pick that up today. Green Arrow #7. Pick that up today. Green Lantern 6. I didn't know this came out last week, so I didn't pick it up. So I got it today.
Well, there's a hold that back up. There's another variant. If anyone sees this out and about, at the very top of there, you can, if you're looking at Al's screen at where it says Rebirth, there's in the little part where DC Universe is, it says Family Affair, and that's a variant. That's a misprint variant that's floating around out there.
It's at Bungie.
How much is he selling it for?
It was on the shelf. I want to say it was regular price.
Go get it.
I'm gonna check.
Go tomorrow. Go tomorrow and pick that up.
I will.
Yeah, because nobody knows that, and that's it was only a couple that got out. It was printed by accident.
Cool beans. All right, and I got Green Arrow #7. I mean Green
There
Lantern
it is.
#7.
Right at the very top.
That's it.
Family
This is
Matters.
the one.
That's the variant. That's the misprint variant.
Well, there
Well,
you
I
go.
have it.
Yeah,
Well, there
you
you
got-
go.
You get the other one. You go back and get the other one if it's there.
I will. All right, so that's. Oh, actually, I got one more. Civil War #5 finally came out. Oh, well, it took them so long, but I got that. All right, now my piece de resistance. As you all know, I frequent a flea market up here in McDonough. Shout out to Peddler's Flea Market. Matt has gone with me. We found some good stuff at this particular flea market. I went up there this weekend, and all I was going for was some Bluetooth headsets. That's all I was going for. Maybe a pineapple, you know. But I went in and I was looking around, and Matt knows of this one particular spot. If you miss it, they sell comic books, and some of them are out of the pack. As far as like they're selling them raw, like unbagged. Some of them are bagged and boarded. Well, the lady, nice little old lady, she sells the ones that are outside the bag for $1, and the ones that are bagged and boarded, she sells for $2. Came across something, and it took everything in my power to keep from posting this this past weekend up until today. So I came up again on a cheap comic book, which lends credence to what I just said a second ago, that I will find a giant size X-Men for $1. Ladies and gentlemen, may I produce to you Uncanny X-Men 266.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, sir.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's a little worse for wear. I
Who
mean,
gives a damn?
but I'm not complaining. $2,
$2,
$2,
and I'm paying 40 for mine.
$2.
Good Lord.
She had some other stuff, like she had Stormwatch that I wanted to get because I'm a fan of the first volume of Stormwatch.
Hold it back
But
up.
when I saw that, my heart immediately just sank.
Bring it back up, man. Just bring
And
it
I
back
stood there for probably about 5 minutes and looked at it.
up. Hey,
I stood there and looked at it for about 5
you need
minutes.
to bring that on down and get it slapped.
Because you know she's had, like, remember when we went and she had those Uncanny X-Men and a lot of them were not bagged and stuff? You picked up some Batman. I picked up a few.
Yeah.
She had this.
So she must have just got that then. So that's brand new.
She had to. $2.
You know, I talked to a guy today, y'all, and he actually came up on uh a Hulk 180 for $50, and I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. And it's in perfect condition. I looked at it, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, Al, you definitely correct in what you say about coming up on stuff for a few bucks here and there. And I'll tell you, man, I came up on that 129 once again because Xavier is, is in the place. I came up on this sweet thing, man, for 300, man. I mean that's a $2,000 comp easily. So
Well, see, one thing, and we talked about this too, Matt. It's all about timing, man. I wasn't expecting on going and finding that book. You know, I just went in there to see what she had. And just to show, when I went through the books, she had some Storm Watches, she had Batman, and she had a couple other books. And then, like, right below that, I pulled out that sucker. I said, ma'am, how much you want for this? She says, $2. And I gave her
$2.
$2.
I would have had to give her say, hey, look at man, I'm gonna give you 3 just because you were good to.
No, I ain't gonna do that. She might have reneged. Why you give me $3? No.
Wow.
And I hurried up and got out of there. Like I stole it.
Did she have anything else? I might need to come up there Saturday, man. I might need to.
She had some Batman books. She had, like I said, she had Stormwatch, she had some Generation X. She had a couple of Valiant books. Now the guy that's on the other side that have them long boxes, he had a few. I looked in there and really didn't see anything that I wanted. Now he did have those Frank Miller. It was a Frank Miller 6 limited series of Daredevil from like the early '90s, and he had them for like $1 a piece. It was 6 books. I almost picked them up, but I changed my mind.
Yeah,
So
266, man. Excellent team come up. More power to you, man. X. We're gonna let you close us out tonight, my friend. What's over there on your home?
I got a couple things. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So went ahead and picked up Justice League #5. The variant copy, word cover. I don't know if you all have read the last issue, but it let me want more, so I had to go ahead and grab this. Went ahead and got Batman #7. This is picking back up a little bit, so I had to go ahead and jump on that. I also got the Green Arrow. Was it Sins of the Mother?
Yeah.
Sins of Mother, yeah, the variant copy. And I also got Nightwing. Went ahead and grabbed the variant. It was tough on this one. I didn't like neither cover, but I went ahead and grabbed this one.
The lesser of two evils.
Right. I also got Harley Quinn #4 variant copy or cover, and I've been waiting on this one, the Trinity. I hope this is as good as All-Star Batman.
Guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah, we will. But that'll do it for me.
Quick.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. That's it. Well, everyone, it is that time. I think we have reached the end of the limits. Quick show tonight, y'all. Glad you made it in. We ran through it tonight. No playing around. Larry should be back with us next week, hopefully. Weldon should be back from parts unknown. And we should be ready to roll. And believe it or not, man, I know somebody goes, "Oh man, you just talking the crap." I really don't have outside of what's coming from the Midtown. That's it. I don't have much coming next week, so we're gonna let Al take it. We're gonna let Al have it next week. Al's gonna run the show next week. Well, hopefully Al will come down this week, or either I go up and we'll find. Well, I'm sure we'll find something.
I think I'm gonna come down there, man, because I'm intrigued. I feel that if I come down there, man, this might be the weekend that I might find John Size X-Men 1, and I could pull a coup like you did this week with your Spider-Man 129.
Yeah.
I'm sure I won't get it for $2, but still, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. He stay finding something.
Exactly.
Hey, before we go, X, what's your you got your top 10 list?
I didn't do it because I knew I was gonna be late.
Oh, okay. If you had to say who was your number one villain, movie villain, who would it be?
Dracula.
Which version?
2000.
Bram Stoker.
No, I'm about to say Bram Stoker's, man. Bram Stoker's is the business, bruh.
No, he's Dracula 2000.
Blackula. Blackula from the 70s.
He's talking about Eddie, he's talking about Eddie Murphy,
Blade
Vampire
Trinity.
from Brooklyn.
Oh my God. So that Bram Stoker's Dracula, is that I'm thinking about Interview with the Vampire, my bad.
Nah, the one with Keanu Reeves, Keanu, whatever.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder, Gary Oldman.
Anthony Hopkins is in there too. Yeah, the movie was fantastic. Interview with the Vampire was really good too, but that's a totally different thing.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, I know they're talking about remaking it.
No.
Well, for Antonio Coleman, for Al Rainey, Big Vince, like Xavier Round, thank you everyone for tuning in for this short edition of the Comment Hall. Next week, we'll be back. We'll be counting down the days for Luke Cage. We'll have our top 10 list, and we'll also talk comics. So, looking forward to next
we might
week.
have to bump the show so we can actually do a reaction show to Luke Cage. Is what we should do.
Yeah, I'm
Because
thinking about we might pull that off, man. Depending on
I
who
might not
all
be able
watches.
to hold all what I have to say
Yeah.
until Wednesday after binging it in one day.
So we
I agree.
we may have a special Sunday edition of the Comment Hall next week. So, all right. So everyone who is watching, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the great feedback. Have a blessed night.
Yep.